If there is any silver lining here for Cesar Puello in the midst of this 50-game suspension, it's that he's lucky enough to be on the big Mets 40-man roster. For rookie Geno Smith and incumbent Mark Sanchez, that's hardly the case. These two actually define the term friendly competition. If what transpired on this stage here today is any indication of what the fight is going to be like tomorrow night, we are certainly in for some fireworks. How big was this one? Even though you've won 29 in a row, is this one a little bit sweeter?
It is a little bit because as I said, we got into a situation that we haven't been in a while.
It's hard to follow up the excitement of last year's playoff victory, but the 2013 edition of the Dick's Sporting Goods Open was just as good. Antonio Cromartie tweeted, "Come ready to work, rookie." But in his first official day of practice, the cornerback spent most of his time on individual drills. Peanut butter. It goes well with jelly, celery, crackers, and many other foods. It's also high in calories and protein, which makes it appealing to athletes. But what does a hockey player do when the peanut butter he so loves becomes a nuisance? The answer awaits in this Behind the B-Sends exclusive.
Darren Kramer has a reputation as one of the B-Sends fighters. But when he drops his gloves off the ice, the forward prefers to keep his hands clean.
A lot of people have the issue when the peanut butter reaches the bottom half. You always end up digging for it and you end up getting peanut butter on your fingers.
So Kramer developed an invention.
I just thought of this new jar and it just came to mind really quick.
A peanut butter jar that comes in 2 parts. How exactly does that work? There's only one way to find out.
Darren has all of his models back home in Western Canada, so today we're going to make one. Here we have our peanut butter jar.
When you take the lid off and when you reach the halfway mark, you can twist the upper portion off, getting rid of that, and then the lid just screws onto the bottom section.
Though still patent pending, Kramer's teammates are very interested in the product.
We eat peanut butter pretty much every day, so you know, usually weekly there's always a comment out there about when is the jar coming, when's it coming.
Because of that, the B-Sen even has the marketing covered around the rink.
It allows you to get the full extent of the peanut butter. Is that correct?
Exactly, yes. It's just very convenient, mess-free.
Yeah, it's mess-free.
I think your product is it's a real innovation.
So you would definitely buy the product?
Definitely.
The invention has also earned Kramer a new reputation in the locker room.
He just really changed my view on Darren. He turned into a genius to me. That invention is just unbelievable.
Eva Zaccaria, Fox 40 HD Sports.
You just got off the scale, weighing in at 205. You're going for your 5th title defense. How are you feeling?
Oh, I feel great.
It's an interesting relationship between you two because you were on the Ultimate Fighter reality show together. Seemed like you got along well, but now there's been a lot of trash talking. What is that personal relationship like, if there even is one?
There's not much of a relationship right now between me and Chill.
He released a video, a sort of last message warning to you almost. If you could say one thing to him before you step in the ring tomorrow night, what would that be?
To bring it, you know, nothing that was meant to be great. It was meant to be easy. You'll make me earn it.
You're always repping the 607, a local guy to the Binghamton area. Your high school, Union Endicott, actually had a Bones Jones Day today, and nice. The kids were wearing all of your gear. And
that's cool.
Just to hear that and to represent your hometown, how does that make you feel?
That feels really good. Thanks, guys, for the Bones Jones Day.
That's defending light heavyweight champion John Bones Jones, going for 6 in a row tomorrow. John, thank you so much for taking the time.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Welcome to the 2013 edition of 4th and Goal, the only show dedicated entirely to Section 4 football. I'm Eva Zaccaria, he's Jeremy Donovan, and we'll spend the next half hour showing you all of the excitement of Week 1 on the gridiron.
Everyone. Exciting year.
So let's not waste any time and get right to it. The Maine Endwell Spartans, starting their season in the same place where they hoisted the trophy at the end of last year, the Carrier Dome, but Nottingham jumped on the Spartans early. Kyle Gallagher's pass dribbles away, and the Bulldogs' Yarvon Wright picks it up, making it look easy, going 60 yards for the score, ending down 7, and then Kyle Gallagher out of the game with concussion-like symptoms. Kyle Balmer takes over. That end zone pass, though, is incomplete, but their defense keeping this one close. Michael Palmer comes up with the Taekwon Hightower deep toss, and a few plays later, the Spartans offense finally wakes up. Trevor Gableman with the 25-yard run to the outside, taking the Carrier Dome by storm. That sets up Darnell Warfel, who has what looks like a simple path into the end zone, because Emmy is just that good. The Spartans win their 26th straight game, 31-7. From the Dome to the west side of the Southern Tier, Horseheads hosting Windsor. The Black Knights converted 3 third downs and a 4th down on their first drive of the season, which ends in that Tyler Koss touchdown toss. It puts the Black Knights up 6-0, and then Windsor decides to go for 2. Derek Bartlow mows his way in for the easy conversion. That extra point would end up being a major factor. 8-0 Black Knights, and Horseheads doing some 4th down converting of their own on the final play of the first quarter, coming the other way now. The Raiders get to the goal line. Clayton Troya gets the score. The extra point is good. Horseheads trails by 1, and this one got exciting late, but Windsor used another 2-point conversion to win in the final minute by just 1 point. Out to Vestal, potential rain showers not slowing anything down in this one, though the first minutes were a little sloppy. Vestal up 7-0 in the first quarter. Nick Wegman's pass looks like it's complete to Justin Dennis, but ball comes loose. It's a fumble. Norwich goes on to recover. But then the Purple Tornado, what do? They fumble the ball as well. So Vestal gets it back. And with another chance, Nick Wegman takes all the time and space on the football field that he can before firing to Jake Spillane. He finds his way into the end zone, and it's 13-0 home team. And the Norwich trying to make something happen. But instead, this pass ends up in the hands of Vestal's Mike Sinksky. That is a pick 6, and it helps the Golden Bears to a 47-9 victory. Still waiting for the games you want to see? There's plenty more to come.
A local rivalry showdown at Alumni Stadium. It's our game of the week, and it's next.